I'm going to start by removing the hubcap. If you can't pull it off with your fingers, you can use a little pry bar. Just be very careful not to break the hubcap or damage the rim. Take a 21mm socket and remove all 5 of your lug nuts, and then remove the wheel. With the wheel off, I'm going to start by removing the top of the sway bar link here, and my hardware isn't in too bad of condition. A lot of times they get rotted and stuck on here, in which case you'd need some locking pliers to hold the stud from spinning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use the 6mm Allen in the center and hold the nut with a 17mm socket. Before I do that though, I'm going to try and break this free with a 17 socket. Oh, I guess it comes right off. So, you know, that never happens. But basically what I was intending on doing was to use a 6mm Allen in the center to spin the stud out as I hold the nut with a wrench. But I guess for me it just came right off, so well, hopefully you have the same luck. Now with the other side top sway bar link disconnected, I can pull the sway bar down enough to where I can get my tool in here, and again 17mm socket. Hopefully this is going to be just as easy for you. If not, I would put locking pliers right here and hold the stud and then remove the nut. A little trick is I pull back on the sway bar link. That puts extra pressure on the stud and prevents it from spinning. Here it is. Here's your old sway bar link. Let's get the new one in. Take your new sway bar link, slide it through. As you can see, I put a little bit of grease on the stud. You can use anti-seize or anything. This will just help the nuts slide on better, but also it'll prevent it from seizing in the future. So now with an 18mm, that's the new size, let's snug it up and then we'll torque it. All right, that's tight. 55 foot-pounds for this nut. Perfect, right there. Bring the sway bar link down, push it through, start on the nut. We'll snug it up and torque this one to 55 foot-pounds as well. All right, that's 55 right there. If you, for some reason, have to hold it in the middle, you can use an Allen, but of course then you can't really torque it. You can torque it through the Allen, but it's most likely not going to work that well, so I would just suggest making it nice and tight with the air gun if you have to. Let's get the wheel back on. Start on all 5 of your lug nuts, bottom them out, and torque them to 76 foot-pounds. Let's not forget about the hubcap, and if you are putting these on, if you have them, make sure that this cutout goes over your valve stem, otherwise you'll ruin it. So these are going to be a little tricky to install. You have to hold them in several different places, and they keep wanting to pop off. There we go. Perfect.